Homestead. My name is Stephanie. Today is garden maintenance day. It is really crazy out here. Everything's really wild. I have to come through soon with the weed eater and weed eat all this stuff. I couldn't possibly pull it up. It's too much. I have my handy little list here. Things that I need to do in the garden. I'm hoping to get to all of them today. Mostly I have to fertilize everything and prune things down. So I'm going to start with my list. I need to fertilize the melons and the pumpkins both with blood meal or bone meal, one of them. I think I'm going to do that first. I'm going to water everything when I'm done. I'm going to go through and prune things, fertilize, and then water the rest. Sounds like a good plan. So for fertilizing the melons and the pumpkins, I'll be using this organic bone meal. You just take it, shake it a little over it, rub it into the soil a little bit, and water it in. Like I said, I'll be watering after I fertilize and prune everything. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Okay, so this thing is not easy to pour out. Kept pouring it into the little cup here. It really isn't working. And I have no cup. Aha! Look at this. It has a hole in it.
Effects.
Okay.
Like messenger kids.
Alright. I'm going to prune these tomatoes.
Trim them?
Prune them. Yeah, trim them.
Okay.
Okay. Now I'm over at the tomato plants. I've noticed, looking at them earlier today and also a quick walk through just a second ago, I noticed that a lot of the leaves are starting to look really sickly. This one here, pop off the bottom. So I'm going to go through and prune off. That's wonderful. Okay. I'm going to go through and prune off all of the sickly looking leaves, allow for some more airflow to come through the tomato plants. I'm also going to fertilize them.
Mom, if you accidentally knock any tomatoes off, I'm going to try and taste it.
I'm going to do my best to not accidentally knock any tomatoes off.
But if I find any that's all good, but if you knock them down or cut any off in the trimming, or that whole branch is dead with tomato on it, then I'll grab that tomato and use it. I'll also give you a taste of it. Also, Mom, you can see I made a power button and a volume button. See? Power button,
Very nice. Do you want to show the camera your cool phone you made?
I made this out of paper. It's a phone. This is the power button. This is the volume button. This is the camera. Here, volume button is this long one, and power button is this short one. And this is the YouTube button. This is the Google button. I'm gonna add more when I go back in my house. I'm gonna add more to it.
I've got this really sickly looking one here, so I'm going to go ahead and snap it off. Okay, so this is a lot more work than I realized. I'm going to turn off the camera right now, save the battery. When I am done, I'm going to turn it back on and show you what I have done. It's wild. It's wild and it's starting to get sick, so I have to fix that. Okay, so I have almost everything checked off of my list that I had to do today. I pruned up all of the tomatoes and I tied them up. I'll come over here and show you what I've done. Before you could not see very much space through. Now there are clear air holes to the other side. I had to cut them down quite a bit. I fertilized the entire soil with bone meal. And you can still see here on the edge of these plant leaves, Oh, it's starting to get a little crunchy and a little yellow. For the most part, I took off all of the leaves that were bad. I did miss this guy. And there's some leaves here that I missed. Then I gotta put my scissors down too. Didn't see this. These are potato towers. These are two that are left. Sunflower bed. I went through yesterday and I cut off a couple of sunflowers and took them inside. Rainbow coleus. Beautiful. Got some drying leaves, but I'm just going to leave those. This cherry tomato plant overgrew itself. I still have to stake it up. I did not. Have to find something. I am out of material. So my tomato plants are looking much healthier. I fertilized the pumpkins and the melons, the tomatoes. I did the eggplant, so I'll take you over here real quick and show you. These eggplant have gotten huge. I also have tomato plants over here that I trimmed. They're getting pretty tall. No fruit on any of those yet, though. There's celery. I think it's going to seed. It looks tall and very skinny. Zucchini. They seem to be going bad. They're not growing. 3 died. I've got 1 yellow one here, and this one's a fighter. The other ones really they're not growing anything, so I'm not sure. Over here last week I pulled up all of the beans because the deer came through and ate them, and I planted remaining okra and some tomatoes that I had that I really needed to get into the ground. I'm not going to show you the whole garden today. There's a lot, and I still have a lot to do. Look at these. They're not in the best shape, but they are giving us a lot of cucumbers. We have picked, I think, 15 cucumbers over the last couple of days off of the cucumber plants that are growing. So many that we don't even know what to do with them. Well, I've gotten mostly everything done on my list. I do need to plant some seeds. I need to plant all my greens and things. Of course, where am I going to put them? I don't know, in a couple... I don't know. Turns out I don't have enough space, or I way overplanted. I know that I did. I'm going to go ahead and plant my seeds. Thank you for hanging out with me on the homestead today. Didn't really do very many fun things, but Kind of see what I did today.